Hello, good people. Today I have something very, very special for you. But first of all, I need your help. Please subscribe to the channel. It makes me run these videos a lot more and makes me create interesting content for you. Okay, I'm pretty nervous today. And you know why? We're gonna listen to a 20-year-old recording and see what we did good and what we did bad. Okay, let's go. Okay, so as I just said, this recording is 20 years old and I feel everything at this moment. But let's listen to this in a very educational way and see what we did good and what we did bad. And if you have any suggestions about fix for this project, it's 20 years ago. But what will you do different? Please put it in the comments and let's discuss that later. All right, are you ready? Let's listen to a song that has never been on Spotify and it will never turn up on Spotify. So let's listen.
That's right! Whoa! You need to walk against what you have been told. Do you think you are ready? Are you ready for rock and roll?
Okay. So we have a song that was recorded with a couple of guitars, not couple of basses, one bass, drum kit, and the vocals. Everything is recorded by me. And this is such an emotional moment for me to listen to old stuff. But let's again see what we did good and what we did bad. The obvious bad thing that I did on this recording was that I recorded the vocals when I had a cold. And you can really hear this on the vocals.
You need to walk against what you have been told.
You need to walk again. You know, I should have, wait a couple of days before I recorded this, of course. And but I didn't. I just ran into the project. I just want things to be finished. So.
Do you think you are ready?
And at that moment, I might feel like, okay, let's just do this. But then, 20 years later, I'm always going to be cold on this recording. Okay, that's not a good thing. And what else? Well, the drums are very thin. They are pretty distorted, and there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't have the skills to mic up the kit in a good way.
That's right!
I miss a lot of attacking the bass drum, and there's a lot of fullness in the kit that is just not there. Though the energy is there in the vocals and the playing on the guitars and the drums and the bass, the energy is what is one of the good things in this recording.
That's right!
You can really feel there's something moving forward, and that's a good thing. That's a very good thing, and it's easy to miss that when you record with a lot of sample-based instruments. And I'm gonna play you a clip from the end of the song as well, and where I feel that the energy is really at its maximum. Its maximum.
'Cause you're all I need, yeah. Oh, let me love you. 'Cause you're all I need, yeah. All I wanna see, yeah.
Okay, so the energy, again, this is at its maximum and it's really there and you can really feel this engine coming towards you. And that's, again, that is a good thing. And I in my current recordings, I will think of this and remember the train that, you know, you're actually facing a train. And yeah, that's a good thing. So what else is it to say about this thing? As you can see, it's recorded loud in the sense that it's really distorted, but it's the overall the RMS is not that high. So if you want to know about RMS, please put it in the comments, and I will maybe do a video of that as well.
You need to walk against what you have been.
Yeah, okay, it's a pretty cool song. Again, don't record your vocals when you have a cold. All right, let's wrap this up. If you are doing and creating a song with a recording, what will you think is the best thing to consider and the best things to consider? What's your go-to plan? What's your top 3 suggestions of creating energy and this train coming towards you? Let me know in the comments. And again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And that will help me out a lot. Okay, until next time, take care.
Been told. 'Cause you're